go. Nice sound. This is Geoff Hohwald. This is a gold tone CC100R plus banjo. And this happens to be a blem. And of course some blems are worse than others, but this one's pretty minor. In fact, this blem is so minor we may have trouble showing it to you. It's a little cloudiness in the finish, which we'll try to show you in a minute. Okay, so let's start at the bottom of this banjo. We're going to have our ace cameraman do a close-up, and you'll notice that we have a solid tailpiece, okay? We have a one-piece armrest. Now, I have been playing and teaching banjo for 50 years and have sold maybe thousands of banjos because I've worked at stores and sold them, and most people really don't know much about banjos when they're shopping for one. So a couple things, you know, look for something that has a good warranty, look for solid parts. A lot of times they don't have an armrest. Sound is kind of elusive because banjos are loud instruments, and even a cheap banjo played by a good banjoist will sound good. But what you want is something that is solid, will sound good, and will stay in tune. That's really important, okay? So helping to stay in tune, of course, is the solid tailpiece, the really good bridge. And let's just go up the neck here. We'll do, once again, another close-up. And you'll notice nice inlays. And, you know, not a big deal, but a lot of companies use a plastic nut. This is the nut right here. This is actually made out of bone. Makes it sound a little better. We have a curly maple overlay, which looks really nice on the headstock, this being the headstock. I'm going to turn this over, and what you see is enclosed keys. And these really remind me of keys that you might find on a $4,000 or $5,000 banjo. These are really nice keys. You've got a maple neck, which gives you a nice bright sound. And we turn it over again, okay? Now, I detached the resonator for a reason. I'm going to take it off. There are 4 screws that hold this on, but I didn't want you to have to wait while I unscrewed it, so I went ahead and pre-unscrewed it, okay? The reason I did that, I want you to look at the inside of this rim. And you're going to see, and we're going to do a close-up. Look at all these are called shoe lugs. And most important, you've got 2 coordinator rod systems. Now this was developed by Gibson Company, I believe. I think Gibson developed this back in the 20s. And what happens is this causes the neck joint to rest very firmly, and we can get even closer here, firmly against the rim. This being the rim right here. Well, why is that important? Two things. One, it transfers sound from the head through the neck, so it sounds better, but even more important for a beginner is the neck does not move, so therefore the banjo stays in tune. Big deal. So when you're looking at other banjos in this price range, I can't imagine, particularly in this case because this is a blend with a discount, I don't see how you can get a better banjo than this. I just don't see how you can do it. Anything's possible. Okay, so now let's talk about the blem. And as I said earlier, I don't think there's any way I can even show you this blem, okay? But we're going to try to. So get as close as you can. The only thing that I can do is say that if you look at this right here, and then you look at the finish right here, you'll see that this is a little bit cloudy, okay? And I don't even think it extends over. That's the only thing. You know, if I handed you this banjo and asked you to show me where the blem was, and I didn't tell you it was here, and I told you I'd give you like $500 if you found it, I think I'd keep my $500. I don't think you could find it. All right, so this does have a full warranty, and it is just just a great deal. I mean, what can I say? I wish I had 100 of these. So we'll back up here. Once again, you can see the armrest here, but let's back up here. And if you have any questions, just call ATL Music and Education, and we'll be glad to help you. And I'll ask the cameraman, who happens to be the main guy at ATL. Is this pretty much the only one we have of these?
We have a couple more.
Oh, okay, but it's Christmas, and once these are gone, they will be gone. So we have ATL Music and Education is our website. .com. ATLmusicandeducation.com. All right, well, you guys have a great day, and I'm going to play Old Joe Clark on the way out of here.